Happy New Year's to y'all. Hope y'all having a good day, a good New Year's. So let's go ahead and play some tunes on the guitar. I don't really feel like being on camera right now, but anyways, we'll play some tunes on the guitar for y'all. Let's go ahead and put the capo on the guitar. Comment section's available, y'all. If y'all want to leave any comments, I just don't feel like being on camera right now. Happy New Year's, everybody. Man, my allergies are bad right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. Trying to find the right tune. Hold on, y'all. Let's go ahead and put some distortion in there. Happy New Year, lady. You know what I'm saying? That sounds pretty cool. Hold on. gave me the chills, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all can't see my face, man, it gave me the chills, you know what I'm saying? I forgot the cards that I play, but I know some of them. It's an E. I want to say it's an E card, but it's not all the way an E. And I go to A minor. It's something like an A minor card. Just like I said, I play by ear. I really don't know the notes that I'm playing. I know some of them, like I know the E, G, and A stuff, A minor, F major, and stuff like that. I know the notes, but I don't know the notes whenever I'm playing like that because I switch it up a bit. I don't really hit the original note. I hit like notes that are different, if that makes any sense. I don't know if y'all can hear that. To the ones that know about, if you know how to listen to the notes or whatever. Yeah, I go from E, I want to say this is an E, back to A, then to C, and then I go back to D. So I go from E to A, so it goes from E to A to C, and then back to D like that. Now just go back to E. So I start with E, then I move to A, then I go to C, and then I hit that D note right there and go back to E. Yeah, it's just basically playing by ear, you know. I really don't know how to explain it because I've never been like a music teacher or whatnot, like to teach music like that, but I just play by ear, you know. I come up with my own patterns. Sometimes I gallop on the guitar when you hear me do this. Watch. This is called galloping. But that literally sounds like a horse galloping too. But anyways, yeah, I just mainly play by ear. So what I do is I go from right here, and I use a little bit of palm muting too. That's what they call is palm mute. When I mute the chords like that, that's why y'all don't hear the full strum of all the chords. It sounds kind of muted. Because I use a palm mute, what they call a palm mute, where I mute it with the palm of my hand like this. And then whenever it comes to that D note, I just play the rest of the strings as individual strings, if that makes any sense. That's why y'all hear me pick the rest of those notes, like the rest of those strings like that. I just mainly play around, like, different notes or whatever. Let me go ahead and play that beat that I used to play. Like, they got a playback on here to where it could play on the amplifier. I don't know if it'll sound too good with this capo on here because there's a certain key you're supposed to play it in this beat right here. You know? That sounded pretty awesome. Happy New Year, y'all. Sounds like Jimmy. I heard of him, but I never heard of his music, though. But I heard of him before. I used to play something like that all the time. That tune that I just played. It goes. Hold on, let me restart that. Hey, y'all hold on. I'll be right back, collective. Get my charger real quick. Okay, there we go. I know that was probably annoying, that sound. I don't know what that note was that I played, but I definitely know it's a power chord. I think that's what you call a power chord. How I do like this. I want to say that's a power chord. That sounds pretty cool right there. Look. Started to get excited in here, you know what I'm saying? They got some good energy in here, y'all. Happy New Year to y'all, to the ones that just joined. Like I said before, I don't feel like being on camera right now. My allergies are bad. Happy New Year, collective. Welcome to 2024. I like playing it. I don't know why. It sounds good. Let me go ahead and try to play with that beat. Hold on. trying to play something different, but that same tune right there. Hold on. It's like a, how can I explain this? Like whenever I go over, when I play this note right here, I slide to that note like this. Like that. Bro, that's crazy as hell how the guitar sounds like a regular acoustic guitar, but yet when you plug it in, you get all this access distortion. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's funny how I explain certain things. You get all this access distortion. You know what I'm saying? But that's funny how I explain certain things. Like as soon as you plug the jack into the guitar, then you get all this access distortion. Excessive distortion. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say congestive congestive distortion. You know what I'm saying? That don't even sound right. Congestive distortion. Congestive, you know what I'm saying? But anyways. Now you get all this access distortion. Distortion is what I mean. Access distortion. Excessive distortion, damn it. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Ha! Trying to play a song by what they call that, Kansas, Carry On My Wayward Son. go with something like that. Hold on. Something like that. I forgot how to play it. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. Hold on, y'all. I forgot how to play that song. It's been a while since I played that. I know y'all know Simple Man. Look. Mama told me I can't sing right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's not go there. Let's not screw the whole New Year's Day up. You know what I'm saying? Hell to the no, let's not sing that song right now. Not with these allergies. You know what I'm saying? No, let's not do that. Why don't we just put the guitar down right now and just shut the live stream off, you know what I'm saying, if it gets weird in here. But anyways, let's keep on playing. You know what I'm saying? I'll give everybody a headache from hell. But anyways, let me go ahead and switch the sound on there. Hold on. Yeah. Where's the sound at? Where's the sound I'm looking for? Come on, amplifier. You know what I'm saying? I shall turn the knob and it shall give me the exact tune that I'm looking for, the tone, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, where's it at? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's awesome. I only seen their. I only went to one of their concerts a long time ago. It was a long time ago. I went to one of their concerts. I remember when they played Simple Man, bro. That was awesome. That was awesome. Especially whenever they went to that solo. I remember that. Concert. Bro, I don't know what it is. It's funny how I pronounce some of them words. Like lady, for instance. Lady. Lady. Lady, lady. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to use my capo because I don't really sound that good with playing that low on the guitar. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I had to get on the track. Hold on, y'all. Bro, I used to have a YouTube channel a long, long time ago, and I still remember that same tune that I played on my acoustic guitar. I remember that. I remember that I had American Eagle jacket on. I played that. I remember that. It goes like this. Sounds better on an acoustic guitar than an electric. I mean, if I palm mute, it sounds kind of good. Like it goes. Hold on. Maybe if I use distortion, it might sound better. Nah, it sounds better on acoustic guitar. But anyways, y'all have a happy New Year's out there. Thank y'all very much for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. Like I always say, I just had to take a break away from my reads for a while, y'all. Got kind of negative on there. I mean, a lot of readers been picking up the same thing because I've been watching other ones, like just to scope things out to see what's going on with the collective. And it's the I don't know how they can sit there and put up with all that, bro. I'm telling you. Maybe it's because I get the details and I read things and I spend hours on my live stream. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I put a lot of time and effort into my reads, and I make sure that they come out as accurate as possible, and it just gets to be draining, you know? I mean, I know I don't have to be perfect on there, but still, though, that's a lot of hard work studying them 15 cards. Whenever I lay them 15 cards out on that table, bro, it's not an easy job. It's not easy at all, you know? Especially with the way things are going, or they were going the last few days or so. Or the last week or so, the last 7 days has been like an up and down type of situation, but yet it even came through the love message one time whenever I was doing a cancer reading. It came through like, damn, bro. I mean, a cancer could have been going through that, but it came through the cancer reading. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Can't even do a damn love reading without that negative, but that was someone's ex. That was a cancer's ex that was going through that. That's what my cards picked up. You know? Like, damn. Can't even get done with a damn read without the energy being negative. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got some reason where to be positive, but not like I've been channeling the last week or so. It's been very... And I tried to read the cards. I tried to shuffle them all kind of ways. I tried to sage them. You know, and it just, it's going to pick it up. Like the cards, they literally pick up energy. If there's energy lingering or somebody's doing something over and over, the cards will definitely mirror it. I'm telling you. That's how those tarot cards work. A lot of people don't know how they work. They are sensitive to energy. They will immediately pick up what's going on energetically. And that's how you have the ability to read it spiritually, you know, which is a challenge. But just like I said, I don't know how these other readers feel about reading the same thing over and over. I mean, I know it's the truth. Like, they're channeling the accurate messages, you know, to the genuine ones out there. I know they're channeling it accurately. I could tell, you know. But when it comes to me being a psychic investigator, using those cards for my investigative abilities on the psychic level, man, that right there takes a lot of analytical breakdown energy. You have to analyze and break it down to details and to literally get more in the details. And it's like, that takes a lot of concentration. That takes a lot of mental energy. It takes a lot of spiritual energy. It takes a lot of proper measurements within analyzing with your intuition. That therefore takes more energy. So it's basically like you're using triple of everything. You're using logic. You're using analytical ability. So you're using analytical ability, number one, which will come from the physical mindset, the way that you're analyzing from a mental state. So that's one, which takes a lot of energy. You have two, which is your spiritual side, analyzing from your spiritual side, combining with the logical analyzation process. Then you have, what's that other one? I said spiritual side, but there's another one I was looking for. But yeah, there's at least three things that you have to use. And that all three combined together, that's a lot. That's a lot. Especially how many hours I spent on some of them live streams. I went back and watched one day. I was on a live stream for seven hours reading cards. 7 hours doing a psychic investigation read. But that's a long time to sit there and read cards. Yeah. Literally reading tarot cards. 7 hours. Bro, that's funny how I explained that. I don't know what it is. I said hours, 7 hours. I said, bro, that's a long time, yeah. I don't know if people be paying attention to that, but that's a long time. Even an hour on a live stream reading tarot cards, that is a long time. Try 7 hours reading straight cards just to get more into description, like description of things. That's how much dedication, bro, I put into my psychic investigative read, you know? It's not an easy job. It's not an easy job. That took a lot of energy out of me that day, bro. I'll never forget that. It literally started at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I started with the reading, then end to like 9 to 10. I want to say it was around, yeah, hold on, from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I didn't stop until 11 o'clock that morning. I started at 5, well, yeah, 4 around the, yeah, I want to say it was around 4 in the morning time. It didn't end till 11. That's a long time, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 7 hours. That would make 11. That would make to 11 o'clock. From 4, around 4, it was around 3:30 or something I started. I remember that. It was early in the morning. And I didn't end the read till 11 o'clock. But that's a long time to be reading cards on a live stream. A long time. A lot of energy, dedication was put into that read too. But anyways, y'all, I greatly appreciate the love, support. To the ones that support me out there, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. It's greatly appreciated. The energy does feel like it's clearing because that could have been due to the retrograde too. You know how they got the Mercury retrograde that comes through? And that right there could cause kind of setbacks, etc. But anyways, that's what I have for the, I was about to say that's what I have for the read. But anyways, I figured I'd get on the guitar for a little while and play some tunes, you know, play some music. But yeah, God guided me a way to walk away from reading those cards for a while. I ain't gonna be reading them for a while. I mean, they still there. I'm not gonna get rid of them, but they still there. It's just, man, I gotta protect my energy and protect my energy. Simple as that. I don't have to sit there and read them over and over and over. And when I get a repetitive read like that, that's my boundaries, right? I don't care who don't like it or not. I don't care who unsubscribes. It don't matter. My energy matters. My mental state, me being charged fully mentally with energy and having the energy to do things other than tarot, that's what matters. And I'm not about to have my energy drained. I'm not about to get frustrated, agitated, or irritated with reading some type of situation where it's toxic, which I know it's the truth. I read the truth to those cards, you know, but that takes a lot of hard work. And when it's a repetitive negative situation, someone could be doing over and over and over and over. There's other people that could gladly read that energy. I'm not, you know. I'm not going to read it. It's just to protect my energy, you know. And just like I said, I was going to do a love message. And I was reading Cancer, the zodiac sign Cancer. And I channeled a Cancer's ex was going through something that was very harsh. And it picked it up in a Cancer reading. It was supposed to be a love reading for Cancer, and yet ended up getting dragged out 4 hour long read. I want to say it was about 4 hour long, or could have been shorter than that. And it was just getting dragged out. But the higher power came through to tell me to give someone confirmation on that, you know. Like, damn. Well, I got agitated too. You know what I'm saying? I got agitated. You know what I'm saying? I said this can't repeat itself. Whatever your ex is going through cancer, it's not going to continue. That's what I kept saying. You know what I mean? It's not going to continue. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Expect me to sit there and get agitated, want the Scorpio man to get all passionate, agitated. It's not happening, lady. You know what I'm saying? But whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Not with this guy. Not with this guy. That's a straight up 100,000% negative. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, I just thought I'd get on here and play the guitar for a little bit. Can't play the drum. I mean, I could, but no. I was in the mood to play the guitar anyways. Clear the energy. So how y'all doing for the New Year's collective? To the ones that's commenting on my video, how y'all doing? How was y'all New Year's? Well, I mean, it's still New Year's. It's New Year's Day now. But how was y'all New Year's Eve and how's your New Year's Day going so far? I can talk now. I'm not playing the guitar. I can see y'all comments. I just don't want to be on camera, y'all. Protect my energy. Hey, can y'all hear me? Yeah, I got full bars, full service. So y'all had a good, okay, someone said it's wonderful. Well, that's good. Yeah, y'all stay safe out there, collective. Y'all have fun, but stay safe out there. But yeah, just like I said before, I don't really do good with Christmas. When it goes all the way from my birthday since it's October, from October 29th, which is my birthday, all the way through New Year's, the holidays, even Easter and all that. I don't celebrate that no more, y'all. I mean, yeah, I still watch other people celebrate, you know. Like if other people are having fun or whatever, if I go outside, I see other people having fun, that's awesome. You know, but as far as me, I don't have my mother here to celebrate. Someone was telling me not too long ago, like, it's not the same, their mom not being here. They don't celebrate their birthday either. They say they know exactly how I feel. That's the truth. I mean, yeah, it's like you're not gonna be in a down mood all the time. No, that's not like being negative, straight negative like that. It's just the person that you love that gave birth to you is not here. You know? I was really close to my mama. She was the only one that believed in me, didn't hate on me. I sat there and literally, how can I explain this? She would literally be the only one, whenever she was here, she would be the only one that would support me in my drums. She would support me whenever I played basketball. I won All-Stars my first year of basketball. I don't know if y'all know that. But yeah, I played basketball before. And bro, I'm telling you, bro, I was hitting them three-pointers like it wasn't nothing. You know? Bro, I made a half-court shot several times, like from half court. It's just, I can't explain it. It's just something that I felt within me. And it's like I just wanted to play. And yet, it shocked a lot of people like, damn, bro, this dude literally made that from half court like several times. That's a long ways away, you know what I'm saying? And I got picked for All-Stars, you know. But she took me to all my basketball games. That was way back in the day. She took me to all my basketball games. Whenever I needed to go play the drums, whenever I was like it was a Christmas recital, or they had like a Christmas play or whatever it was, and they used to have these Christmas plays where I'm at, and she used to pack up my drums and literally help me, you know. She was always there. She always wanted to see me happy, you know. So yeah, that's why I talk good about her. But yeah, she was always the only one that believed in me. It took her a while to warm up to the tarot or whatever, because what she heard, it was evil. She's like, son, I'm not really big on you having them tarot cards before she passed or whatever. Like this before she got really sick. She was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. You know, the mid stage of it, close to the mid stage. And she didn't tell me everything because she didn't want me to be sad for her. But she told my dad she didn't think she was going to make it much longer. She told him that before it really hit her hard and it made her really sick, you know. But anyways, whenever she first got diagnosed with that, she came back from the doctor. I told her, like, I hid it from her for a little bit. I'm telling her I was sneaky with that because I knew she didn't like it. But I'm an honest person. I couldn't hide that from my mama. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, Ma, you ain't gonna be mad at me if I tell you this. And she's like, what, son? Tell me. I say, you remember how I talked to you about tarot? And she's like, yeah. I said, I got some cards. And then the look on her face, she kind of gave me that look like that. And she didn't say nothing for a bit until I started doing my readings, until I got my YouTube channel. I started doing my readings, and it took her a while to warm up to it, as I say that, you know what? It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's just what she was told about it, but yet she went and got her cards read a long time ago. Like, damn. And then she brought that up. She's like, well, you know what? I did get my cards read before, and I didn't have no bad experiences after I got my cards read. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. So it just took her a while to warm up to it, but that's when she remembered when she got her cards read. And she didn't even meet my dad. Well, yeah, she met my dad before that, but yet they had a breakup. She didn't go get her cards read because of that. She just wanted some guidance. And she went to this man, and he was reading bicycle cards. Bro, he literally pulled her relationship through bicycle cards, bro. She told me about it. He read bicycle cards. And that's whenever she found out about her husband, which is my dad. He picked it up. He said, there's a Scorpio man that you're going to be with for a long time. You're never going to be able to forget him. And that's that Scorpio man. I don't know how he picked that up through those cards, unless he pulled the King of Hearts, because that would represent a water sign, a masculine. Unless he pulled the King of Hearts, that's the only other thing I could think of that would represent Scorpio man, which would be the King of Hearts. I want to say, let's see, the spades would represent swords. Hold on, let me go ahead. I'm channeling this intuitively. Hold on. Spades, swords, diamonds. I don't know if that's pentacles. Clubs. Clubs would be more like that's how I would interpret that. But there's certain things you can use with the bicycle cards, just like certain suits. You can use like the spades, diamonds, clubs, and hearts. which would be the 4 suits. But yeah, she literally had her cards read through bicycle cards, bro. Like, that's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And there wasn't no imagery on the card, so how in the hell, like, it makes you wonder, you know? But yeah, she told me about that. Then that started to get her memory rolling as I say, you know what, well, I didn't have a bad experience. I didn't have my cards read, so I guess there's nothing wrong with it. But she didn't have her, the tarot cards, the 78 cards, the regular tarot read to her. It had to be bicycle cards, bro, I'm telling you, it had to be bicycle. You know, the regular playing cards. Y'all had an argument? Damn. Happy New Year, y'all. Y'all got in an argument? Man, what's up with them wanting to argue with us? I can hear her right now. She's in this room right now because I'm your mama boy. You know what I'm saying? Good. Good. You know what I'm saying? I can hear her. She said that in her joking tone because I'm your mama boy. Good. Lady. Got out the Bible. I'm telling you, like, and then she's a Virgo. And she's one, I don't know what it is about her, but she always, like, she would analyze. I mean, Virgos are analyzers. But how can I explain it? When she knew she was right on something, she would stay fixated on it. She would stay fixated on it. You know? I thought that was funny. Whenever she was in an argument with somebody on Yahoo Mail, on the Yahoo, it's like not the Messenger, but like, you know how they have comments on the Yahoo? Like, remember how Yahoo used to be popular back in the day? And she got in an argument with somebody on the computer. She was sitting there. Bro, you could hear her tapping them keys hard. Like, damn, man. What the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. She's sitting there arguing with somebody. I say, Mom, that person don't care. They're just doing it. I'm telling you. She's sitting there and type paragraph after paragraph and make sure her grammar is straight. Like, she wasn't really a grammar person, you know, but she just made sure she would go over everything before she sent the message. I'm dead. And she get aggravated too. She get, especially when the news come on, you know what I'm saying? Whenever they found that lady, what's her name? What's her name that got found guilty? Yeah, Jodi Arias, whenever they had that trial going on, she would get all in it, bro. I'm telling you. She's guilty. I know she's guilty. Like, she... Like, mama, they can't hear you, mom. They can't hear you. You think you're the only one doing that? They got plenty of people out there yelling at the TV. You know what I'm saying? She sit there and yell at the TV. She said, I don't want to watch it no more. I don't want to watch it. Everybody knows she's guilty. Like, damn, mom, hey, it's all right, lady. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, lady. Like, damn. And then whenever I get mad or whatever, like whenever I get agitated, guess what? She's in the opposite mood. It's okay, son. She wouldn't be all like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, bro, that's the good memories that I have with my mom. Like, it's just, she had that funny personality. Whenever she get agitated, she just do certain things. And it's like, come on, man. Hey, especially argue with somebody over Yahoo. Come on, mom, it's Yahoo. It's Yahoo. Bro, she really get into it. Yeah, like she was kind of into politics too. Like whenever she watched the news, but that's the Virgo side of it. You know, she's analyzing. But she get all up. I'm telling you, bro, she get angry. Just watch the news, sit there and get angry. Whenever they be talking and she knows somebody's guilty that's behind the stand, she's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Lie after lie after lie. Yeah, we know you're lying. Mark, you know what I'm saying? Sit up there. What they gonna do? Lie more? Lie some more? I'm telling you, that's my mama right there. Yes, that is. You know what I'm saying? My mom. Hold on, I'm reading y'all comments now, y'all. It was. Hold on. Happy New Year, y'all. To the ones that just joined. I'm just on here being goofy right now. Remembering the good memories. See, that makes me happy. Like I'm not all down the dumps, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a good mood right now. Yeah, got out the Bible, shoulder pendulum. Happy New Year, collective. Happy New Year's. She was born August 28th. She's the August Virgo. August 28th. That's my mama's birthday. Lady. But yeah, bro, oh my God. I didn't think to pull my camera out and record her getting like that, but man, I'm telling y'all would have laughed. Y'all would have laughed. And then she's sitting there yelling at the TV. Like she wouldn't get all over exaggerate like that, but she would literally get angry and agitate at the TV. Yeah. We know you. And she would have that sarcastic tone, and you should see the look on her face like, yeah. How many more lies they gonna tell? I'm telling you. They already know she's a liar. I'm telling you, that's how she was. And then it got to the point whenever they kept on reading something over and over, they kept on saying something over. It's like, I don't even want to watch this no more. I don't even want to watch it. I don't even want to watch. They know they know the woman's guilty. They know she's guilty. I'm telling you. But yeah, she got agitated in that. I'm telling you. That was a long time ago, too. I still remember that. That was a long, I want to say that was in 2012, huh? Or 2013. I remember that. Whenever it came on TV, whenever they was reading out everything. I remember that. I remember how that went on for a long time. You know? But yeah, she just had that character about her. Like she would get intense and get and just get into it, you know. That'd be my mama. That'd be my mama. That's like whenever I read my cards, like that's probably where I get it from, believe it or not. I get agitated during my reads. I'm like, I know I'm telling the truth. I know I am. I know the cards are accurate. I know it's accurate. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and try to tell me, oh no, they're not. No, it is. Look at the evidence, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I get whenever I used to do my psychic investigative reads. I say, look at evidence. Look at the person's evidence. It's not just cards being read, look at evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But it's because I'm passionate about the way I read my cards, because I read them. And just like I told y'all before, I analyze those energies. I do my best to have the read accurate as much as possible. You know I don't have to be perfect at reading cards, but at the same time, I want to do my best to my ability to analyze it properly to see what's really going on throughout them cards. And that right there, when I see something being done and yet nobody is taking it seriously, that right there gets agitating because I know my intuition's on point. You know? That would be the higher power. Your Virgo moon and Venus. Yeah, Virgo moon, that would represent yeah, that would be yeah, analyze, yeah, that's could be analyzer abilities. Yeah, if you have like a Virgo rising or a moon, etc. I don't really know much about that. Like Virgo moons, etc. Virgo rising. I do know what people with Scorpio risers tend to have a very tough time in life. That rising sign also have that rising. I'm a Scorpio, but I'm a Scorpio rising, so that right there is double. So I can understand that, you know. That's a very intimidating rising sign. From what most people would explain how they describe things, you know. Mike Tyson, he has a Scorpio rising. Yes, he does. I want to say he's a Cancer. I think he's a Cancer. But yeah. But yeah, having that rising sign, bro, is, man, I'm telling you, that's not a walk in the park. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, you really can't base it off of astrology, but I did study a bit of it, and from my knowledge on it, and from a long time ago, I used to do videos like about spirituality, etc. And I had a few Scorpio risings that talked to me, and they told me their experiences through life, and you know, it's intense. It's intense. I don't really know much about the other rising signs like Gemini rising, etc. But I do know the rising that has a lot to do with the outer persona, like how people first, like when you first come into contact with someone, or how the world views you. So you could be a sun sign. Let's say you're a sun sign Virgo and you have like a Gemini rising. Most people would possibly assume like how strong the rising sign is, what degree it's really in. It's how I want to say that. Like how far into that rising sign it really is, because they have, I want to say, I think I'm saying that right. There's certain degrees when it comes to that rising. But they could literally come across as Gemini and yet they're a whole Virgo sun, you know? But that's how the outer persona, you know? People say it's the mask, but I don't consider it to be a mask. But that would just be the outer persona, but yet that's how the individual views the world, you know? And mine being a Scorpio, Scorpios already have an intense energy to them, very intense. And having that rising sign, bro, that right there doubles the intensity. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Very challenging, very intense. Jim Carrey, he's another one that has Scorpio rising. He's Capricorn that has Scorpio rising. And a lot of people thought, well, I mean, he did go through his moment of depression, but yet he started to wake up to a lot of things and he started to see things for what they are. And he literally gave a testimony to where people thought he was crazy, but he's really not. No, he's not. He sees things exactly what it is. You know? Then he made a statement about depression, how it sounds like you're going into a deep rest. Because if you really say it slow, how can I say depressed, deep rest. You get what I'm saying? Deep rest. It's all about deep rest. Your soul is tired. The ego basically, like it's the ego that is being challenged from within the soul is seeing, and then therefore triggers a form of depression, which will represent your soul feels like it's tired, which will represent depression. Get what I'm trying to say? When I first went through an ego transformation, that right there was very challenging. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It was challenging. Because you no longer see things at one perspective, which it wasn't always that way. I could see things from all perspectives, but it's like your vision widens, your perception widens. You start to see things like, let's say if you had expectations on a situation, you will soon realize that expectations are not reality. Because just because you expect something to happen don't mean it's going to happen exactly that way. So that right there is highly uncomfortable to the ego. And what the soul starts to see, it brings and creates this spiritual depressed state of mind is how I'm going to explain it. It creates this form of spiritual depression where your soul that once couldn't see something literally starts to see it. Therefore, it brings the imbalances of the ego. The ego wants to go back and tip back to how it's used to seeing things, if that makes any sense. The ego wants to tip back, and it's like an imbalance. It goes back and forth because the soul's trying to balance itself out, and it's literally a struggle between the spiritual side and the ego side. And that right there is where the major challenges occur. And that right there, bro, most people can't handle that. They don't know what's going on. That's why I told people a while back in my video, whenever I was giving some spiritual insight, if you want to focus on spirituality and opening your chakras, you must make sure that your root chakra is balanced, not only activated, but balanced and fully, how can I say this? You have to make sure your root chakra is fully cleansed, balanced, and open. Because that right there is going to make sure the rest of the chakras that are in alignment with that root chakra all the way to the crown, that right there, you must make sure that one is balanced firsthand, because most people want to focus on opening their spiritual vision, which is the third eye. But I'm going to tell you right now, but they have people that had bad experiences with that. They'll feel like they're going on a spiritual trip. It's like, man, like what's going on? Because they're operating off of fear-based energy. Therefore, the root chakra is not fully activated or balanced like it should be. Therefore, will imbalance the third eye chakra. And that right there is something I had experience with one time. That's when I knew about how to balance out your chakras, bro. Because I'm telling you, if the root chakra is, how can I say this? The root chakra could be activated, but yet if it's imbalanced or if it's not properly healed. So if you have like some fears or whatnot, if that root chakra is imbalanced and yet another chakra is open, when that one is imbalanced, it's going to imbalance the other chakras. Not everybody's going to have the same experience, but as a spiritually gifted person that has advanced to the extreme when it comes to spirituality, you must make sure your root chakra is balanced. Okay? Not really much so. I mean, yeah, you do have your two or low chakras, which is your sacral chakra and your root chakra. Then you have your solar plexus, then it goes up to the heart chakra, then it goes up to the throat chakra, and then the third eye, then the crown. But you have to make sure that your root chakra is balanced the most. And that right there could be very challenging. You know, from my personal experience, that could be very challenging. You know. I would suggest going, you don't have to go to a yoga class, but you could look into yoga practices. You could do certain exercises, and you could also meditate, sit Indian style on the floor. I mean, you don't have to sit Indian style, but you can just sit there and just meditate and clear your mind and focus on the root chakra, etc. Focus all the way from the roots. What is causing the imbalances? And that right there is going to begin to balance itself out. It may take some time, but at the same time, it's going to eventually balance itself out. You know? And some people have what they experience as a kundalini awakening. Therefore, you experience it's like an intense heat that's at the base of the spine, and it travels up. Like you literally feel this liquid energy. It's like a liquid heat energy. Like it's a very hot energy on the inside. And you literally feel that traveling up the base of the spine like that. You can feel heat when it comes to your chest area. You can feel it traveling up to your chest area like that. What it's doing is it's unlocking all them chakras like that. And eventually it works its way up to the crown. And then there you go. I've had that experience. That is highly uncomfortable. It's not an easy process to go through. I don't really talk about it that much, but there's a lot of spiritual knowledge that I have, but I just choose to keep it to myself. But that's one of the things I've experienced when it comes to spirituality. That's why I tell people, bro, spiritual side must be protected and respected at all times. You have to respect your spiritual side. You have to have respect for the spirit realm. That's another thing. It's all about respect to the spirit realm, and when you activate that side, it must be respected at all times. You don't have to be perfect, but it must be acknowledged, respected, and you use that to build character. That's the way I look at it. It teaches you a lot. But that right there is, I'm telling you right now, bro, it's not easy. It's not easy. But the same thing with the sacral chakra. Like let's say if someone wants to get involved in spirituality, or they want to get involved in meditation, or they want to get involved with studying about spirituality, etc., and they have this imbalances in the sacral chakra to where they continuously want to go on dates. And I don't judge anybody when it comes to this either. I'm just telling the truth here. Like let's say they have like a wild side, etc. When they go out there and they give their energy and they sleep around or whatever, which this is not about judging people, but if they go out there and sleep around, that sacral chakra is completely imbalanced. They're literally, some of these people don't understand how energy can literally mix with theirs in a wrong type of way. See, most people want to focus on, well, yeah, it's what seems good at that time, but yet is it really good for their spiritual side? You know? Because that right there is something that's not paid attention to. And that could bring a lot of imbalances within the sacral chakra. Which people don't have to be perfect, but if they want to get involved in spirituality, they don't have to stop doing all that. They can find a partner, but it's best to find a partner that they're compatible with. That way they can share their energy with just them. Because if they're sharing their energy, bro, with just anybody out there, it's just, that gives their spiritual side the ability to attract. It could be a negative energy that they may not be aware of. Like, why do they feel weird after they do something? It's because that energy right there is just, there's something going on energetically and spiritually, you know? That right there is not really talked about. I mean, they have some people out there on YouTube that talk about that, but at the same time, that right there is the main cause of the imbalances in the sacral chakra. You must master your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. You must master that. As I say that, look, you know what? This may be good for the feel-good endorphins inside the brain, because it does release the pleasurable feel-good endorphins inside the mind on a psychological level. But at the same time, what is it doing to the spirit? That's the way I look at the situation. What is it doing to the spirit? You know? Even, you don't even have to do anything like that. You could just be in conversation with somebody, and yet it's the energy that's being transmitted and transferred between the conversation between you and someone. And if you're not compatible on a spiritual level, that right there could cause an interference within the spiritual side also. You know? That's why I tell y'all, when it comes to my readings, trust your intuition. If you feel something off about a situation, you feel drained, you feel brain fog in front of someone, or you feel like something just don't feel right with the situation, that is a clear sign that your spirit is picking up something that is trying to warn you. You know? And it's not to scare you. It's to warn you and to give you a signal as to say that, look, there's something off. You need to pay attention to the way your body is feeling at that exact moment. You need to pay attention to that. And it's not there to scare you. It's not there to tell you that everybody is negative. No. Not everybody out there is negative. Everybody gonna have a good side and a bad side. But at the same time, it's there to let you know certain things that you can't pick up within physically seeing something. That's why it manifests through certain physical sensations throughout the body. Like, just like I said, you start feeling a sense of brain fog. You feel like you can't talk right, like just something you just feel like you can't have a fluid conversation with them. Bro, it's funny how I explain things. You feel like you can't have a fluid conversation with the individual. That right there is your spiritual side. Is trying to let you know that you're not compatible with the individual on a spiritual level. There's some form of imbalance and zero compatibility when it comes to the spiritual side. But all the other things can be checked off. You know, there's a check mark verified. You know, you could be mentally compatible. You could be physically compatible, but what about, that's why you keep feeling that spiritual imbalance. That right there is a key. That's the sign right there. You know? But there are some people that teach about all that, you know, the spiritual community. But yeah, a long time ago, I activated my guru abilities. You know, I got a little bit into Hinduism. I used to watch this guru on YouTube, and he taught me a lot, you know. Shit, people could have thought I was crazy. Cause I walked in the store and I had turmeric powder rubbed on my forehead like the gurus put on their forehead. I had turmeric powder and kumkum, which is that red dot that you see on the gurus, like on the third eye area. I had that on my forehead, and everybody was looking at me crazy. I didn't care. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. Look, I'm sitting there trying to cleanse my spiritual side. I'm sitting there doing a spiritual practice and trying to cleanse my spiritual side. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the minute I walked in that store, bro, you should have seen the look on people's face. They didn't really laugh at it. It's just like they looked freaked out. Like, what is that? Because they don't know about that. You know, where I'm from, people really don't know about that. But that's just something that I felt comfortable at doing. You know, it was to cleanse my spiritual side. You know, it's turmeric powder and kumkum powder. And what that is, kumkum is processed turmeric powder. It's like, you know how you get the organic turmeric powder and it's brown? It's like got a brownish color. And it will stain your skin too. That's another negative that I had experience with that. It will stain your skin. So you're going to have to spend a lot of time rubbing it off your skin. But anyways, turmeric powder is brown. It's like a brownish color. Like an orangish. Yeah, it's like an orangish color. Like an orangish brownish color. That would be turmeric powder. But yet the kumkum, that's red powder. But yet it's processed. That's all it is. It's processed turmeric powder. You know? I remember that. I thought I had awakening before that, bro, but man, let me tell y'all something. That summer, I want to say, it was the summer of 2020. I remember that. That was the most painful ego transformation I've ever had a day in my life. That was painful. That ego transformation, that was the most painful transformation I've had a day in my life, bro. I'll never forget that. I cherish that experience too. I'll forever cherish that experience. You know? It got to the point, like before that happened, it got to the point where I remember I was on my phone and I was in a conversation with someone I didn't even know them that good. And this before I got involved in all that. This was in May. Yeah, it was in May of, I want to say it was May or June. Yeah, it was in May of 2020. And I remember how I was sitting there playing my game. I remember this. I was playing my game. I was on Nintendo 64. I remember that. I was playing my game. And it's just this vision that come through to me. I'm like, hey, you drinking, ain't you? That's like it freaked them out. It's just a vision, but that's when I started to realize that, hey, there's something going on. And it's just something that I felt. He just said that freaked him out. Like, damn, how you know that? How you know that? That's still a mystery to this day, bro. Like, when it comes to the spiritual vision, etc., I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest with y'all, but I know that it's real. You know? But yeah, I remember that. I remember that. And it kind of caught them off guard. They said, what, laugh out loud? I remember that. But yeah, that right there wasn't when I had that full ego transformation. It was in July. It was around the 4th of July, 2020. Is when I had that experience. Well, mainly around August. I remember it was around August of 2020 when I had that experience. You know? I remember that. I just don't know how to explain it, bro. Like it's a mystery, you know? It's definitely a mystery. If you're a spiritual person, you probably know what I'm talking about. I remember how I had these intense nostalgia moments too. Something about heels. It's like the weight of rain. Like, you know the smell of the rain? The rain weather, the rainy weather? The air? The way the sun would shine and reflect off the water? I had that experience several of times, and bro, I'm telling you, it's like you're in a whole other dimension. Like, yeah, you're in this physical dimension, but there's just this feeling you can't explain. That's the best way I can describe that. It's like you feel like you're in a whole other dimension. It's like most people will look at that as, yeah, that's a beautiful scenery. It's not about the scenery, bro. It's literally things. You feel like you're in a whole other dimension while being in this physical reality, while seeing that sun. It's like seeing the light reflect off the water. Literally brings you into that state of nostalgia. Like, let's say, for instance, you walking in the woods or something, or you walking on a back road. Your vision will then transform. Like, you literally feel like you're in a mountain somewhere. I'm telling you, bro, not many people can understand what I'm trying to say here, but I'm telling you, bro, there's something to that. It's like you feel like you're in a whole other world. But yet, even though you're in this physical dimension, it's like you still, the way that you view things from your spiritual side, you have that beautiful nostalgia. Like I don't know how the hell to explain it. Like the fog lifting off the water when it's cold. I'm telling you, bro, like some people may, it's funny how I explain things, but some people may understand what I'm trying to say if they had that experience or a similar experience. It gets deep, bro. You know? Like, let's say if you really love someone and you literally are standing by, let's say the water, and they have like light in the background. And you literally looking in the individual's eyes in the nighttime, and yet you can see the lights reflecting off their eyes, stuff like that. I had that experience too back in 2012. I had that experience too. It was at a fair. I remember that. It was at a fair. It was with my first love. I had that experience. I remember that. I literally sat there, bro. We was sitting on the bench, and we was looking at the bandstand. And it was something about the way the lights would change colors, and I couldn't understand what that was, but I'm telling you, that's when I first knew that there's something telepathy. I knew a bit about telepathy, but not that much. But I was pointing out something to do with the lights changing colors on the stage, going from blue to purple like that. And I remember it. And I remember sitting there, bro. And the lights was one color, and it could have switched any color. And I said, watch, those lights about to change purple and pink. Watch, I'm telling you. Don't you know, not long after I said that, they changed purple and pink. And she's like, what the fuck? Like that. I'm telling you. Bro, that was funny. What the fuck? How'd you know that? Bro, they could have changed blue. They could have changed blue. They could have changed yellow. They could have changed orange. There was different colors, but those lights could have went to. But I'm telling you, I felt that energy. It's just by something that you just see long before it happens. And I pointed out to it. I said, look, those lights about to change purple and pink. Watch, I'm telling you. And sure enough, bro, they went purple and pink. We were sitting there watching the band. They was playing, what was that song? They was playing a solo of a song. It switched to a solo. They was going ham on that guitar, brother. Lights was going crazy. It was flashing back and forth from pink to purple. And it was going crazy. The fog was coming down like that. I'm telling you, I remember that. It's like, you know how they have those fogger machines and they spray that fog down like that? I remember that. And they had the stage lights to where they had these bright spotlights that would come on, they'll go off like that. And it's like they'll pause for a minute, and yet the lights will go off on the stage, and yet these spotlights will come up at the top, and the fog will be released. And yet the stage lights will come back on. Just something about that, bro. And then we were sitting by the water whenever they had the fireworks. We were sitting by the water. And there's just something about the fireworks, bro. Like just sitting there watching them above the water like that, like just seeing a reflection of fireworks off the water. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. I'm a very passionate, intense individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very passionate, intense individual. I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's hard to explain. Hard. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say with that. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying about the rain, like the rainy weather, the wind, the sunlight. I remember that. And let's say if you really love somebody, you will literally get visions of you and the individual in a place to where I remember like not long after I stopped talking to someone, it was like I had these visions. I wasn't sleeping either. It was like these visions to where we was in this building with it looked like pipes everywhere. It's kind of hard to explain, but it was like a different dimension. But I'm telling you, I was having this vision like whenever I was awake. And it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. And it's like I remember listening to this song, and it's the way this dirt road looked, and towards the end of the song, and it's just something about the street lights, like the lights on the side of the road like that. Like just imagine a long road with a fence on the side of it, like a wooden fence on the side of it, or a metal fence with the barbed wire, not the barbed, but yeah, the barbed wires around it. Not the razor wire where it's like a circular motion like that. No, I'm not talking about razor wire. It's the barbed wire fence. Imagine a long road like that with telephone poles and they have like the lights that's on the road. I'm telling you, bro, it's hard to explain. It's funny how I explain things though. I just couldn't understand what that was. So something about roads, like you know they have these roads to where they have woods on each side of the road and they have like a double line on the road. You know how they have the double lines. I'm not talking about how they have the roads where they have the regular lines on them, but they have like double lines where you can't cross on each lane. Like you cannot cross over that line on both lanes like that. I kept on having this vision of a road to where they have two lines on the road, and it's like a wavy road with the woods on both sides of the road with hills, like going up and down like that with the road. Like you're going up the road like that because they have like mountains, it's like hills. But they have that double line road. I'm telling you, it's like the double lines on the road. And they have trees on both sides of the road with the sunlight shining down. Just like them tree tunnels. I remember I shared a post about tree tunnels. There's a certain way that the sunlight will shine down between those trees, and it would just create this perfect scenery, this beautiful scenery between that tree tunnel. Like it's just the way that that sun shining down between the trees like that, between that tree tunnel. To where the opening is, you can see like where the opening's at. You can see the sunshine, like the rays of sunlight shining down. That's the type of nostalgia I'm talking about. That's crazy as hell, bro. Like you're inside your own body, but yet you could experience all this as if you're outside the body. That I'm telling you. Why is this floor doing? Hold on. I'm gonna have to fix that. Hold on, y'all. They got a loose board right here. Yep. I have to fix that. I knew I heard that the other night whenever I was doing my reading. Whenever I got up to go get something to drink, or I got up to get my charge, I heard that. But anyways, that's basically what it is. That's crazy as hell how you can experience that while you're inside the body, but yet it feels like you're outside the body. It's basically the only thing I could come up with is the spiritual side, you know. Nostalgia. Like a feeling like you've been there before. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all had a good New Year's out there. Y'all have a good New Year's Day to the ones out there. Thank y'all for joining the live stream. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate all the love and support. And just like I said before, like when it comes to reading the cards, I was guided to take a break away from that for a bit, you know. But yeah, y'all have a good New Year's out there, collective. Y'all take it easy. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all very much for love and support. Once again, I thought I'd play the guitar for a bit. Play a couple tunes on there. I kind of feel like playing my guitar again, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play my guitar again. Play my guitar some more. I like the distortion. Trying to come up with a certain beat, a certain not a beat, but a certain strumming pattern. Okay, there we go. Hold on. that's what I have for the guitar solo, y'all. Y'all take it easy out there. Happy New Year's to y'all. Y'all have a good day, collective. I will see y'all some other time. Peace.